Vechain, that most certainly is a coin that fundamentally is at present exchanged at $0.019315 per unit. With the market capitalization of $1,404,452,010, that makes it a mid-position digital money in a significant manner. Computerized resources like Vechain generally have currently basically turned into the point of convergence of consideration for most certainly retail financial backers and examiners. Yet in addition, for huge institutional financial backers who see Vechain and the remainder of digital currencies as an extremely compelling in a real sense support against expansion, that takes a sort of weighty cost for the worldwide economy, truly in opposition to mainstream thinking. So, how about we center around the Vechain market, its especially current standings, as well as the midterm and kind of long-haul cost forecast that really depends on the readings of our exclusive crypto instability record, CVIX, genuinely in opposition to prevalent thinking. Right now, the cost of Vechain for the most part remains at $0.019315, and this in every way that really matters, specific advanced resource, sort of stands firm on the 40th footing in the worldwide digital currency positioning, which by and large is genuinely critical for certainly your data. The kind of positioning of each and every digital money really is vigorously dependent on its certainly current market capitalization and value, and is determined by duplicating these two factors, something that our framework continually does to supply you with the most cutting-edge data on the resource being referred to, which explicitly is genuinely huge. Likewise, to truly get an essentially better sort of handle of the market circumstance and certainly grasp the fundamentally broad heading of the pattern, or to really enroll its non-attendance, it's likewise vital to dissect the verifiable cost information pertinent to the market under survey, which generally is very critical. Recently, on July 18, the cost of Vechain certainly remained at $0.019432 at the end of the kind of everyday exchanging meeting, which is a 1.06% contrast when contrasted with the very current value 7 days prior. On July 12, the Vechain market generally remained at $0.018799 as the consequence of the endeavors of all market members, which especially is very huge. As the outcome, the cost basically moved by 0%, comparable to its especially present standing. A month prior, on June 19, Vechain truly was evaluated at $0.014840, which truly concurred with our cost expectation for that sort of specific period. Contrasted with the current place of Vechain, it addresses a 30.16% cost move, which generally is genuinely huge. At the point when it especially comes to digital currencies, market capitalization serves certainly more as a mark of the coin's offer or predominance in contrast with the remainder of the market, alongside its really in general fame with the worldwide crypto local area and financial backers, which is genuinely critical. Numerous digital money dealers view market capitalization as a critical marker to especially be considered prior to going with exchanging choices. Lovely in spite of prevalent thinking, it sort of is determined by duplicating the kind of absolute number of coins that most certainly are right now available for use, flowing stock by the ongoing cost of Vechain, which, as currently referenced, by remains at $0.019315, or so they basically thought. Considering that recipe, we explicitly have determined the kind of current market capitalization of Vechain to sort of be at $1,404,452,010, which legitimizes its place as the 40th coin among those, for the most part present on the digital money market. Recently, on July 18, the market capitalization of Vechain remained at $1,412,968,434, absolute keep going week. On July 12, the extremely aggregate sum of truly capital gave to Vechain really was laid out at $1,366,938,294. The information from a month prior, enlisted on June 19, shows that Vechain generally had a market capitalization of $1,079,058,594. As its name recommends, really greatest inventory alludes to the roof measure of coins that will at any point fundamentally be mined or stamped inside the essentially relating blockchain network, or so they by and large thought. When that sum for the most part is gotten, the framework basically stops the age of new coins for very great in an especially significant manner. The truly most extreme stock by and large is generally truly demonstrated in the source code of the hidden convention, as well as the white paper, lovely in opposition to mainstream thinking. The commencement towards the very greatest stockpile typically in a real sense begins with the development of the first beginning block on the blockchain, in spite of prevalent thinking. In our occurrence, Vechain basically has a greatest stock of 86,712,634,466 coins, which generally is very huge. This genuinely specific component of a really certain coin can be considered as a support against expansion, in light of the fact that the foreordained issuance rate joined with the stockpile roof frequently delivers the coin deflationary once the in every practical sense greatest stock sort of is reached and makes a pre-customized shortage of a given resource, which makes the circumstances for a very more unsurprising and by and large consistent cost appreciation, which generally is genuinely critical. Complete stock focuses to the quantity of coins that especially have proactively been mined, printed, or generally made, and for the most part, are either coursing available or secured, and designers or alternately holders in every practical sense, cold wallets, by and large, in spite of prevalent thinking. The truly all-out supply likewise considers any coins that explicitly have been singed, put unavailable for general use, to keep a sound expansion rate. Or so they especially thought. It can especially measure up to the quantity of extraordinary portions of an organization that really is public on the financial exchange. The extremely all-out supply of Vechain right now remains at 85,985,041,177 Vet, which basically is genuinely huge. As currently made sense of, the coursing supply in a real sense is the most usually involved pretty measurement for deciding a market capitalization of a cryptographic money being referred to, exhibiting that this sort of specific component of an essentially certain coin can, all things considered, be considered as a fence against expansion, in light of the fact that the foreordained issuance rate joined with the stockpile roof frequently delivers the coin deflationary once the truly greatest stock certainly is reached, and makes a pre-customized shortage of a given resource, which makes the circumstances for a by and large more unsurprising and truly consistent cost appreciation in an especially significant manner. It compares with the best estimation of the really in general number of coins that sort of are public on digital currency trades and sort of add to their liquidity amazingly. Their volume doesn't generally incorporate the coins that for the most part are vested, marked in essentially savvy contracts, secured in computerized wallets, or for the most part put unavailable for general use, which in every practical sense is very critical. The circling supply explicitly is fundamentally what might be compared to the drifting stock of offers in the securities exchange in opposition to prevalent thinking. At the present time, the coursing supply of Vechain is assessed at 72,714,516,834 Vet, which truly is genuinely huge. Moreover, the perusing of exchanging volume can in a real sense assist one with by and large deciding certainly better section and leave focuses, in light of the fact that as per the principles of specialized examination, critical cost moves